How's it going, guys? ZoomNextA2 here, and today I want to talk about what if DICE were to make Bad Company 3. So basically, I'm going to be talking about what they need to do in order for Bad Company 3 to feel like a Bad Company game, and not a Battlefield game like 3 or 4. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually like Battlefield 3 and 4, but there's something about the Bad Company series that still sticks with me today. But anyways, let's get started. So hands down, the first thing on my list is the VIP program. Now, if you guys don't know what this is, it was basically the season pass for Bad Company 2. The only thing that's different from the VIP program from modern day season passes is that it was free. It actually came with the game, except if you bought a used copy, you actually had to pay $10 for it, which is still really cheap for a season pass, especially for a DICE game. uh, Now they have you charging $50 for premium. Now don't get me wrong, premium is more than maps. It's actually double XP, dog tags, a lot of customizable stuff. But VIP was really, I don't know, there's something cool about it. You actually get all of the upcoming maps for free, which was a really nice thing. I haven't seen Call of Duty do it before, or I guess Counter-Strike. Any other FPSs, Halo, I haven't seen them done it. I don't know, I'm a PlayStation guy. And the funny thing is back in 2010, I don't know if you guys remember this, DICE actually pledged that they would never charge for their DLC, which is completely the opposite of what they're doing now. Like I said, they're already charging $50 for premium, and I'm guessing because of how successful it is, they're going to continue on having premium for the upcoming Battlefield games. They'll probably even bring premium to Battlefront and Mirror's Edge. But anyways, let's continue on to the second item on my list, which is the destruction that we had back in Bad Company 2. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually love the Levolution events in Battlefield 4. I actually think they should bring the Levolution to Bad Company 3. But besides those events, you can't really take down any of the other buildings in the rest of the map. A prime example of what I'm talking about is Siege of Shanghai. The only thing you can really bring down is the big skyscraper in the middle of the map, and that's the Levolution in that map. You can't really take down the, I guess you would call that shopping center, which is the D flag. E, you can't destroy that building as well. B, you could bring that little platform down, but that's it. Um, Siege of Shanghai, it's really all these huge buildings, and you can't take down all of them. You can only take down one, which is cool, I guess. But the Bad Company 2 maps, you could pretty much destroy all of the buildings in them, which was really cool because you could start the match with a huge area crowded with buildings, and by the end of the match, you could just have that area just a flat war zone, which was really cool. Battlefield 4, you can't really do that, and same thing with Battlefield 3. And I know that DICE tried to fix that problem with Battlefield 4 back when a lot of people were complaining about the destruction in Battlefield 3, but it's still not the same as Bad Company 2. So hopefully they can fix that problem by Bad Company 3. So the third item on my list is the single player. I don't know about you guys, but I actually love the single player for both Bad Company games. To be honest, I think that's what made it stand out compared to other military shooters, because it was funny, it was lighthearted, and the characters and just the game itself didn't really take itself seriously. The other military shooters, they show you the dark and gritty side of war, and you've seen DICE go for that in Battlefield 3 and 4, and to be honest, they really didn't do a good job, or at least that's what I think. I honestly didn't even like the single player. I just went through it because of the trophies. But in the Bad Company series, I actually like listening to the dialogue. And sadly, a few years ago, the writer of the Bad Company series left. So if DICE were to make a Bad Company 3, what they have to keep in mind is that the single player has to be funny and that it can't be serious like Battlefield 3 and 4 because that's not what Bad Company really is. like I said earlier, that's what made it stand out compared to other military shooters. The fourth item on my list is a big expansion. Back in Bad Company 2, once when all the map packs came out, they released the Vietnam expansion, which is one of my favorite expansions that I played in a first-person shooter. So I'd like to see something like that happen again in Bad Company 3, whether it's Vietnam, World War II, or probably even dinosaur mode, something that's totally different than what Bad Company was. So those are the four things that I think DICE should keep in mind while making Bad Company 3. Uh, a few things that I personally want is the radio in the cars. This isn't something that they had in Bad Company 2, but in Bad Company 1, you could be driving a car and you could be listening to the radio, which was, something that I liked. It's not a huge a thing that Bad Company was known for, but I actually liked it. Another thing that I would like DICE to bring back is Onslaught or a co-op mode. Even though people don't play Battlefield for the co-op, everyone plays it for the multiplayer. I actually like the Onslaught, and probably they could bring that back. It's not really a huge deal if they don't, but I would like to see Onslaught brought back again. Another thing I would like to see DICE bring back is the UAV. And I'm not talking about the UAV like in Call of Duty or I guess the one that they have in Battlefield 4 right now. Back in Bad Company 2, it was a little helicopter that you would control like an RC drone. And you could actually shoot people with it and you could actually fire missiles with it. It was pretty cool. They have the NAV, which the only thing it really does is spot people, and you could roadkill people, but I actually liked using the UAV back in Bad Company. So anyways, those are my thoughts of if DICE were to make Bad Company 3, what they should bring back, and yeah, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comment, and if you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.